Chronically Blue. Hello, all of my ZB Bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to some more Sonic Adventure DX. In order to make it supersonic fast, we're going to supersonically fast go right up here in order to test the workshop.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
I will not. I will do everything but wait here for a second. Also, in the TV show Sonic X, Sonic is allegedly has the speed of Omni-Man. Like he goes to France and whatever in like a millisecond, and it's so inconsistent. It is frustrating in all the wrong ways.
Hop in.
It's the tornado.
Let's go.
Sky Chase Act 1. Now, for this one, as you know, if you just stay in like the bottom left corner, you'll be fine. But that's boring. Granted, we are gonna do this twice, so eh. But if you're wondering, why is Sonic standing on the plane? Is Tails dumb and didn't make a second seat? I thought he was smart. Funny thing. So, first up, yes, this plane does not have a second seat because it's meant for only Tails. And the next plane we're gonna see, it does have a second seat, but Sonic still doesn't sit. You may be wondering why. Well, according to Sonic X, Sonic says, because it's more fun standing. That's where all the fun is. And listen, he's not wrong. Now, let's say you are trying really hard to ow. Something cooking? Something making barbecue? Oh, that's Hedgehog. Anyway, so let's say you're having a hard time getting the score for whatever. If you hold down the shoot button, you can then lock onto a bunch of stuff, and it will shoot directly at it. Which, I mean, it's helpful, don't get me wrong. But it's still a little finicky. You know, just because it works doesn't mean it's the best thing to use. If something's right in front of you, it's best to just shoot. If something's far away, then yeah, go ahead, target. You got time until it shows up. But we are gonna need to reach a score of 70,000. It's either 70,000 or 7,000. I'm assuming 7,000 because I don't think there's enough things in general in order to reach 70,000. But what do I know? I'm just 100% of the game, so yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure if we hit 7,000, then we would get a second emblem. But you really don't have to worry about that because you can only get one emblem per go-around. So we're just shooting stuff now, just get a pretty good score, and then we're just gonna stop. Yeah, we're still gonna do a good bit of it, but we're still not gonna do all of it because we're actually coming up on the part right now.
Way to go, Tails!
I really don't know why they say, yeah, we're hit. Yeah, oh no. Listen, I can only defend the animals for so long.
Tails? Tails!
There's some shoes.
You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Now, in the Dreamcast version, apparently Sonic's Eye does a slot ball machine effect, which that's something. That's about all I got. That's all I can say about that matter. But just to put into perspective, let's say, again, because I'm trying my best to blur Sonic X and Sonic Adventure together in order to make everything make sense. But let's say, hypothetically, Sonic has not seen his friends for about 6 months, okay? We could even go a little bit longer than that. Let's say a year, maybe 2 years. So yeah, let's just go ahead and say that, okay? Now, of course, maybe you're wondering, why is he saying that? That's kind of dumb. Well, you'll see. Like, that's the best thing I can say is you'll see. And if we check this right here, what does this say? We've got a special for couples right now. Cute couples getting free. Awesome. Too bad Sonic's single. I don't think Sonic has ever been, like, in... I mean, he might have been in a relationship.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Okay, cool. In case you were ever wondering, the bird's name is Lily. Yeah, another thing that you would only get from... Again, I'm going to be quoting and referencing Sonic X a lot, because they do a lot of things.
Look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
Just ignore how the little teleprompter wasn't there. But we do get this cute little, like, inside shot. Here we are. Twinkle Park. Now, what is this exactly? Because I know you're seeing this and you're like, what? So first off, I like to go and try to destroy all of them. There's one left. Now, unfortunately, there's not a yellow go-kart, but I did not... Okay, whatever. It's not the one I wanted, but I'll take it, I guess. I'm already here. And I don't really believe there's a way in order to get out of it. Now, if you run into anyone, as long as you are going fast enough and have rings, you'll be fine. If you are going slow and they hit you, you will either lose rings and or explode. For the little robots, if they hit you at all, you'll just take damage, so be careful about that. We almost didn't make that. Awesome.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's the spirit, Sonic. So yes, what we are doing here is, it's not exactly bumper cars, it's more so like go-karts, for lack of a better term. So we're just going around here, having a fun time, getting some rings, missing a bunch of stuff, you know, as you do. Ow. But yeah, if they hit us from the back, then we're gonna take damage. Now, just ignore the drop shadow here, because you may have noticed that the drop shadow kind of moves in weird ways, but that's what happens. So we're gonna go with, yeah. And don't worry, if you really want like an area to do 3 laps or so, we do get that. Don't worry. And if you hold left or right as you are falling down there, you can actually jump off into a platform where you're like halfway through the level. But I really like the roller coaster. It's really cool. It's pretty. And like I'd put that into a game trailer. Are you kidding me? Ooh, 5 rings. You know what I want? I want bowling. Awesome, no rings. Those little blobs are quite annoying, actually. You'll see why very soon. But like, it is hard to get the collision on them, and you can hit them multiple times, and they will just not break because you have to hit like the top of them, or wait for them to like go down. So you can just like keep homing attack them, and you'll like eventually get it, I guess. Okay, let's fix that camera a little bit. There we go. Now, depending on how many pins you get, changes how many rings you get. In theory, you could absolutely just like spin dash and try to get the rings, but it's not really worth it. Now we do have this little pond over here. If you look closely, you can see some fish. Just kidding, that's only in someone else's stage. Whose, I wonder. But in water, for some reason, we can jump really high. I don't know, I guess just context clues, I guess. But anyway, not context clues. Context sensitive, there we go. Yeah, it fell through the pothole. Wheat. Now eventually you will start to notice that we are just kind of like going around the same thing, just on a different level. Which honestly, it's really cool how they do it. Yeah. There we go. There's a little spring down there if you fall, just in case. Like that. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Anyway, ignoring that, and then just go right up here. Stay away from the TNT barrels, because, you know, it's TNT. It explodes. Because it's barrels. Anyway, this was like the super massive shortcut that we could have taken if we didn't miss. But don't worry about it. Sonic Team thinks of everything. Or at least almost everything. Like, in the GameCube version of the game, there's a lot of glitches you can do, which, honestly, I'm quite alright with, because who doesn't like glitches? There we go. But yeah, we can just go up here, and there's another switch right there. Yeah, I really don't like this slanted area here. It's not easy to, like, stand on. But then we can get right on over here. And you will see that we're, like, coming up on, like, the gate almost. But hey, there's still a ring, so we must be going the right way. Then we go right up on over here. We get shot around. We land right on over here. There's gonna be some more little robots there, and then we just step on the capsule, and there we go. And for every single mission where you have to, like, get something, it's just going to be replaced with a capsule after you get the thing when you're doing it in the trial mode.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Anyway, so here is Twinkle Circuit. This is the one where we can actually, like, do 3 laps, and yeah. We'll be doing that, don't worry. Okay. So you saw that thing come out of the sky, and you're just like, what was that? Well, it's not a credit card. It's a key card. Or an employee card, I should say. We can use this to get into a building. Now, there's only for one building. Now, what building should we go to? And I just realized, unless you are, like, looking at it and or know where to go, it could be confusing, so you're just going to take this wherever. But we just take it right here, and that's it. Now, we can go either left or right. There's no difference. But this is Speed Highway. And this is a lot of people's favorite level, and it's... it's easy to see why. Like, it's very high speed, it's very fun, there's, like, very pretty level design, it looks good, the camera's fine, So it's like super easy to see why a lot of people love this and why it's included in Sonic Generations. But this isn't my favorite level. At least not for Sonic anyway. Like, yeah, it's good. It's just not the best. Like, of course, we get the iconic Sonic scene of him running down a building. Spoiler alert, by the way. But, I don't know. There's just, like, so many parts of it that I'm like, Actually, we might be able to... Okay, well, we tried anyway. But by going over here, we at least get to cut out, like, a small chunk of that level here. Be careful of the blades, because if you touch them, then they will damage you, and you don't want to lose your rings. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but, you know, a ring's a ring, so, you know, better to have at least some of them. Look at that loop-de-loop. Yeah. We're so epic. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, there we go. Now, it doesn't happen here. Man, that is hard to see. But eventually, there will start to be enemies that, like, static shock you, which is so much fun. There we go. Which is so much fun. Here we go, Sonic running down a building. Yeah, that's the only part about it that, like, really ruins it for me, is, like, all the barriers and such. Like, if there weren't barriers and it was just rings, I'd be completely fine with it, but it is really difficult in order to avoid the barriers. Not only that, also these little pulls here. Because there's a part right there, actually, where, like, you just have to be on your toes, know everything, and the music ends right as we fall. Not that you know, because I was talking during all of it, but still. Now, I like this area. I feel like this area does not get enough attention, and so I am very happy that this is, like, the area that you go to as Knuckles. But if you really want to, we can just jump down this spring right here. There's a little secret overpass here. Get to run right up here. That's about it. Be careful of the vehicles. They will hit you, and they will take your rings. You know, as most things do here for some reason. But if we just obey the rules of the road, then go right over here, and if we ring this bell, we even get more rings. Aw, how nice. And that's the capsule.
Yes.
It just feels different when I'm Let's Playing a game that I've already played multiple times, love, and I'm 100%ing it. I feel like I go off the rail significantly less than when I blind Let's Play games. Because I, like, know exactly what to talk about, and I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But now, it is actually day. Look at that. Hi, car. I believe now we go to the Mystic Ruins, if I'm correct. Yes, I believe so. I believe we go to the Mystic Ruins. And in case you have, like, no idea what to do, there's this little pink ball right here. And her name is Tikal. It's spelled T-I-K-A-L, but it's pronounced Tikal. T-E-E-K-A-L. Tikal. At least that's how it's pronounced in the Sonic X show.
Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, so we have to be there in order to see that, and now we are going to the Mystic Ruins. Again. And, like, a lot of people don't like hub worlds, which...
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya! Hey, what's happening here?
Oh, sorry, I turned the brightness down.
Stop!
Sonic, help me!
shoot! I've lost her again!
Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of people don't like hub worlds, but with this game, like, this is the exception for so many people because you go as fast as you would in a regular level. They're not difficult to traverse. There's not a lot of things to, like, make you get lost, and even if you did get lost somehow, there is T-Call in order to help you find out where you go. And now for the useless power-up.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
Now this is 100% situational. If you need something to compare it to, almost think of like the Mystic Flute, okay? Or anything else like that. But here we can see the Chaos Emerald in a state where it's missing a chunk out of it. But like, I like the glowing effect. It's so pretty. And if you wanted to just jump off here, totally can. Nothing's stopping you. That's completely up to you. But I won't do that. In fact, I would, the amount of times I would just like pick a flying character and just fly around here. So much. So much. Yep, that's about the only time that we have to do that. Red Mountain. Now, oh, we got a cutscene. Yes, because that was vital. Okay, I'm really starting to think that the free cameras are not actually helping. Anyway, so this is not my favorite level, but this has my favorite sub-level in it. Ooh, I didn't even know I could do that. I think I just saved us time. A little bit of a hack for you. Because, you know, I'm a hacker man. Oh yeah, that saved us like a good bit of time, actually. For this, you could either hit the button, or if you stand like very close to the edge, you might even be able to just like do the light speed dash, and the little orbs that like appear around you could hit it. You know, it's very iffy, but you know, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, you know. I just like this thing. Like, I don't have to do anything. Like, very short, automated sections, I enjoy. It's when they're long, where they happen a lot, that I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. At this point, you are playing the game, not me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Got this little thing right over here. You know how to use this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this part can very easily cause confusion. Just because, like, I understand. You know, it's a little weird because they're moving and tilting and the camera isn't really helping, but, like, it kind of is. So, I get it. And if we just go right on down here, and whoop. And if you chose the right one, then you would have gotten a thing. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you do that, it'll hit the button. Make sure to hold up when you are falling here in order to get that life. Then we can hit this monkey. Jump. 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 There we go. So, I know I haven't talked about this yet, but it's just something that I did. I love this game so much that I developed like a hand control scheme to play it, where I would just use my right hand because I'd use like my left hand for like, I don't know, eating a popsicle or a burrito or whatever stuff kids do. And what I would do is I would use my pointer finger for the left, for like the left analog stick, and then like my pinky for hitting like the A button, because that's about all you needed. Like very rarely would you need to do both, and I would just like, you know, leisurely play the game. But this is like my favorite sub area. Just like the weird music, the skills, the vibes, just all of it. Like it's so weird and kind of grim for a Sonic game, especially for like one on the GameCube. And like this is like one of the darkest things I'd ever seen on the GameCube at that time. So of course, you know, I'm gonna love it. Plus we got the super awesome guitar solo. That was some great timing. And if you looked over there, you would have seen some prisoners. And they were like ball and chained. And like, look, we got gravestones here in a Sonic game. That's kind of cool. That's a nice little area to skip right on over. And for this, if you want to try to get these, you totally can. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it makes you feel better. But yes, this is like the one area where I'm just like, this, yes. Also, the spiders, they're like paper thin, they're so weird. It's awesome.
Yes.
But it's time for another cutscene. I don't know if you picked up on that. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. Thankfully, if you don't care about the story, you can like look at the faces and laugh at the faces.
Yeah, not bad.
But if you also hit the start button, then it'll skip it, which is why I did a lot of. Yeah.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay.
There's nothing holding him there. He would just fall
Roll,
off.
champ, let's go.
Roger!
No, I'm Sonic. I know it was a dumb joke. Sky Chase Act 2, because Act 1 wasn't enough. And this one is actually quite dark. That's right, we just skip right to dark, because that's how long we've been flying. Now this one is more difficult. By difficult, I mean you can't just stay in one area and be fine. I mean, you can try, but like, I wouldn't suggest it. You typically die. But if you are like a speedrunner, this is typically the part where you would just stop, like put it down in the corner and then just like look at chat, go to the bathroom, do whatever you want. And because Sonic and Tails are doing this together, that means that Tails also does this twice. It's the exact same thing. So, that being said, when we get to Tails' part, I feel like I feel like it'd be acceptable if I just like speed up these two areas and then just like commentate over them. I feel like that's fine. I feel like that'd be a-okay. I feel like everyone would be like, yeah, that's fine. Because it's the same thing. Nothing changes. And when I say nothing, I don't mean, oh, well, the sun's over here a little bit. Well, there's more enemies. Well, there's less enemies. No. It is the exact same thing, and you have to do it twice. One for Sonic, one for Tails.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Whoa!
Let's do it.
Now, I will admit, this formation, fantastic. It's awesome. It's an X. For Sonic X. I'm sorry. We do have like more mines and such that can hit us, and that it does make it a little difficult. It's like you are more likely to lose health here. But the fact that we get to fly all around this object, and then we also get to traverse it very soon, makes it really cool. It's like it kind of gives you a bit of like an overview, but in a very like weird way. So yeah. But still, it's cool. I like it. Ow. Tails, if you could stay away from thrusters, that'd be fantastic. Those cause heat, don't you know? Anyway, I enjoy it. I think it's cool. I like the design of this ship. Unfortunately, the control is the exact same, which, I mean, it's a good thing, because it'd be a little confusing, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Like, I kind of wish more changed than just the design, but meh. Meh. This came out in, like, the 90s, so, like, meh. That's all I can say. Meh, you know, meh. But we're coming up on the part where you spam. So yes, if you are allegedly really, really good, you can just spam the entire time, not get hit, and it'll be over by the time it actually shoots off. Like so. Yeah, once you see that health bar start to shrink, that's how you know you've done it. But hey, we did 64%, that's good. Hooray! And now for the part that they did actually reference in Sonic X.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
Just change back.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Sonic's very excited. But this is where we are going to end it for today. So, I hope you all enjoyed. At least we were able to do both Sky Chases in one episode, so that's good. Now we don't have to dread it moving forward. But we are coming up, not exactly on the end, but we're getting close. Like, I want to say we're about like 80% of the way through. So I got a little bit more. But let me see here, because there is quite a bit that we can do here. And one of them is like a little annoying almost. But if we get into this cannon,
Don't get too many ideas, you fools! You haven't seen the power this vessel really has!
you don't say.
Get a load of this!
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn! This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Sonic, he can't hear you. So yes, next is indeed going to be the Sky Deck. But there's quite a bit that we can do over here. Whether or not we'll actually be able to do it, I don't know. But, you know, we can try. So if we get into here, it will shoot us. And we'll actually get an emblem. Now, there's only so many boxes here, and only one of them has an emblem. The rest of them, nothing. But you know, it's something. Yeah. I just know that if I don't do them all, someone's gonna be like, oh, you didn't do them all. I'm like, there. Okay, we officially got rid of all the boxes, so you can see that the emblem was the only thing inside the box. That's about it. And if we stand right here, the camera will actually zoom out so we can see, like, as much of the egg carrier as possible. And it looks really cool. Like, not gonna lie, all the moving parts here makes it look really pretty. I love the lights. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're at the end. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time as we do this Sky Deck. Goodbye, my city bears!